For older men who engage in masturbation, a question often lingers beneath the surface. Is this practice genuinely healthy at your age? Perhaps a quiet worry persists that you might be causing yourself some unseen harm. If these thoughts have ever crossed your mind, rest assured you are not alone in this contemplation. This subject is frequently shrouded in considerable confusion, outdated myths, and a distinct scarcity of clear, trustworthy information. It stands as one of the most common yet rarely voiced concerns among men in their mature years. A glance at the available data readily explains this pervasive uncertainty. Studies consistently show that while a substantial majority of men over 60 continue the practice of self-pleasure, many do so in the shadows, genuinely unsure of its real effects on their hormone levels, prostate health, or even their sexual performance with a partner. That's precisely why we're having this candid, science-based discussion today. I'll guide you through 10 surprising benefits that masturbation can offer during maturity. Crucially, we'll then address 10 potential risks you absolutely need to be aware of to ensure your practice remains a healthy and positive one. Before we delve into these details, if this is your first time encountering this information, or if you're a regular viewer who hasn't yet subscribed, please consider hitting the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell. Our mission is to provide you with reliable, direct health information aimed at helping you live a better, healthier life. Your subscription is the vital support that enables us to continue this important work. Now, let's begin with the encouraging news first. The 10 notable benefits of masturbation for men over 50. Benefit 1 centers on maintaining essential penile health. Achieving an erection significantly increases blood flow into the spongy tissues of the penis, known as the corpora cavernosa. Think of regular masturbation as a form of dedicated physical therapy for this crucial organ. This consistent exercise helps preserve the elasticity of the penile tissues, which is absolutely vital for achieving and sustaining firm erections as you get older. When the frequency of erections declines, whether due to the absence of a partner or a natural dip in libido, these tissues risk losing their suppleness and becoming less responsive. Masturbation provides a reliable means to maintain this necessary blood flow, ensuring the tissues stay healthy and retain their capacity to expand effectively when required, thereby reducing the significant risk of fibrosis and tissue hardening. Benefit 2 is the promotion of prostate health, arguably one of the most significant advantages backed by solid scientific research. Several large-scale studies, including a particularly influential one from Harvard University, have established a clear link between a higher frequency of ejaculation and a significantly reduced risk of developing prostate cancer. The prevailing scientific explanation is that regular ejaculation acts as a cleansing mechanism, helping to flush out potentially harmful substances and old, stagnant secretions from the intricate network of prostate ducts. Picture these ducts as numerous small tubes that benefit immensely from periodic rinsing to prevent the dangerous buildup of deposits. Such accumulations can otherwise lead to inflammation or adverse cellular changes that might, over an extended period, potentially develop into cancer. Benefit 3 involves the strengthening of the pelvic floor muscles. During orgasm, powerful, involuntary rhythmic contractions occur. These natural contractions actively engage and exercise key pelvic floor muscles, such as the pubococcygeus muscle. A robust pelvic floor is fundamental for numerous bodily functions. It provides essential support for the bladder and intestines and plays a pivotal role in erectile function by aiding in trapping blood within the penis. Furthermore, it contributes significantly to controlling ejaculation and is crucial in preventing urinary incontinence, an issue that becomes increasingly common for men as they age. An orgasm can, therefore, be viewed as a natural, highly effective set of Kegel exercises that help maintain the strength, tone, and functional capacity of these indispensable muscles. Benefit 4 is the reduction of the stress hormone, cortisol. In our perpetually high-stress modern world, this represents an invaluable built-in physiological perk. Research has consistently demonstrated that orgasm triggers a notable drop in circulating cortisol levels. Cortisol, often termed the primary stress hormone, can wreak havoc on the body when chronically elevated, contributing to a range of serious health problems including hypertension, unwanted weight gain, a weakened immune system, and heightened anxiety. By naturally facilitating a reduction in cortisol levels, masturbation serves as an effective, accessible tool for proactive stress management, thereby contributing positively to both cardiovascular health and overall mental well-being. Benefit 5 is the powerful release of a complex cocktail of feel-good neurochemicals. Orgasm effectively floods the brain with a potent mix of chemicals that profoundly enhance feelings of satisfaction and contentment. The most notable of these is dopamine, the crucial neurotransmitter intrinsically associated with motivation, pleasure, and reward pathways. Additionally, oxytocin, frequently dubbed the love hormone or bonding hormone, is released in significant quantities during orgasm, fostering feelings of warmth, closeness, and connection. This natural, potent mood booster provides a profound sense of well-being, deep calm, and contentment, proving invaluable for maintaining mental health, especially in combating feelings of loneliness, isolation, or depression that can unfortunately become more prevalent with advancing age. Benefit 6 lies in aiding the crucial self-detection of physical issues. The regular practice of self-pleasure fosters an intimate familiarity with your own unique anatomy. This consistent self-examination stands as one of the most effective ways men can discover early, subtle signs of potential conditions like testicular cancer, penile fibrosis, Peyronie's disease, or other abnormalities such as unusual lumps, unexplained swelling, or changes in skin texture or appearance that might otherwise go unnoticed for a dangerously long time. Knowing what feels and looks completely normal for your own body makes it substantially easier to spot even slight deviations early on, dramatically increasing the chances of successful treatment and positive outcomes. Benefit 7 is the potential for improving sleep quality. Following orgasm, the powerful release of hormones like oxytocin and prolactin, combined with the significant reduction in cortisol, creates a potent natural sedative effect. This beneficial hormonal shift helps the body achieve a state of deep relaxation, making it considerably easier to fall into a restorative, deep sleep, something that often becomes frustratingly more elusive as men grow older. For those who suffer from insomnia or persistent difficulty sleeping, this can offer a completely natural, side effect-free method to obtain the crucial rest they need, often without resorting to medication. Benefit 8 involves enhancing overall pelvic blood circulation, extending benefits far beyond just the penis. Masturbation actively improves blood flow throughout the entire pelvic region. This enhanced circulation is profoundly beneficial for the health of the bladder, prostate, and the complex array of surrounding muscles and tissues. Good, robust circulation ensures that life-giving oxygen and essential nutrients are efficiently delivered to all tissues while waste products are promptly and effectively removed. This vital process helps prevent a host of issues related to stagnation and chronically poor circulation, which are known contributors to various urinary and reproductive problems frequently encountered by older men. Benefit 9 is serving as a practical training method for developing ejaculatory control. For men who struggle with premature ejaculation, masturbation provides a safe, private, pressure-free space to practice proven techniques like the start-stop method. This deliberate practice allows you to become intimately familiar with your body's unique signals and accurately recognize your individual point of no return. By consciously practicing approaching orgasm and then pausing stimulation, you can systematically build greater mastery and control over the ejaculatory response, a skill that can then be confidently applied during partnered sex, leading to significantly more satisfying and mutually enjoyable sexual experiences. Benefit 10 is keeping sexual desire and the associated neural pathways active and functional. The brain is unequivocally the largest and most influential sex organ. By regularly engaging in sexual fantasy and physical stimulation through masturbation, you are actively exercising and maintaining the complex neural circuits associated with sexual desire and arousal. This ongoing engagement helps preserve a healthy libido and sexual responsiveness, even during periods when you might not have a regular partner. Like any other skill or bodily function, the principle of use it or lose it applies. Keeping these vital neural pathways active ensures that your sexuality remains a vibrant, integrated part of your identity as you navigate the journey of aging. However, to gain a truly complete and balanced picture, we absolutely cannot focus solely on the positives. A genuinely healthy practice is, above all, a conscious and informed practice. Therefore, let's now address 10 potential risks or negative effects associated with masturbation that you need to be mindful of to safeguard your well-being. Risk 1 is the potential for contributing to social isolation. This becomes a genuine concern when self-pleasure ceases to be a complementary part of a healthy sexual life and instead evolves into a substitute for authentic human connection and interaction. If you find yourself consistently preferring to stay home alone to masturbate rather than going out with friends, engaging in social activities, or spending meaningful time with family, that pattern could be a significant red flag indicating an unhealthy shift. The solution here lies primarily in heightened self-awareness and intentional balance. Ensure that this personal practice complements and enriches your broader life, rather than enabling you to withdraw from it. It should function as a positive addition to your experiences, not a replacement for vital social bonds. Risk 2 involves the possibility of causing minor skin microlesions. This typically occurs when masturbation is performed too aggressively, with excessive friction, or crucially, without adequate lubrication. These tiny, often invisible tears in the delicate genital skin can lead to localized irritation, inflammation, and surprisingly, can even act as entry points for infection. The preventive measure is straightforward and essential. Always be gentle with your body and consistently use a high-quality, preferably water-based lubricant. Your body absolutely deserves and requires this level of care and respect during self-stimulation. Risk 3 is desensitization, either physical or psychological. If you consistently stimulate yourself in the exact same manner, applying identical pressure and rhythm every single time, your brain and nerve endings can become conditioned to respond only to that highly specific type of touch. This neural adaptation can make it considerably more difficult to achieve arousal or orgasm with a partner, as their touch will naturally differ. The key to preventing this lies in deliberate variety. Consciously change your technique, rhythm, and focus regularly. Experiment with using your non-dominant hand, or try different pressures, speeds, and types of stimulation. This practice keeps your nervous system adaptable and responsive to a much wider, healthier range of sensual stimuli. Risk 4 is the potential for masking underlying causes of erectile dysfunction, ED. If you find you can reliably achieve an erection during masturbation but consistently struggle to do so with a partner, it might be tempting to downplay or ignore this discrepancy. However, this pattern can effectively mask serious underlying health problems such as cardiovascular disease, diabetes, or hormonal imbalances. Often, ED specifically with a partner serves as an early warning sign of vascular issues. If you notice this distinct pattern emerging, it is absolutely essential to consult a doctor for a comprehensive medical evaluation to rule out or address any potentially serious conditions promptly. Risk 5 involves potential nerve compression stemming from poor posture during the act. Many men habitually masturbate while sitting hunched over on a hard chair or in other awkward positions, which can inadvertently compress the pudendal nerve running through the pelvis. Over time, this repeated, sustained pressure can lead to troubling symptoms like genital numbness or even chronic pelvic pain. The ideal solution is to practice in a relaxed, comfortable position, such as lying down with adequate back and leg support, which effectively removes unnecessary pressure from this highly sensitive neural pathway. Risk 6 is the possibility of masturbation becoming an unhealthy emotional escape mechanism. Using it as your primary or sole tool to cope with persistent stress, pervasive boredom, or deep-seated frustration can inadvertently foster a behavioral dependency. It is crucial to cultivate and utilize a diverse, healthy toolkit for managing your emotional landscape effectively. This should ideally include regular physical exercise, mindfulness practices like meditation, maintaining open communication with trusted friends or family members, and actively engaging in fulfilling hobbies. When masturbation is a conscious, joyful choice rather than an automatic necessity driven by negative emotions, it retains its proper place as a healthy component of a balanced life. Risk 7 involves persistent feelings of guilt and shame, often deeply ingrained from cultural or religious teachings during upbringing. If these negative feelings cause you ongoing distress or diminish your sense of well-being, it can be incredibly beneficial to speak with a sex-positive therapist or counselor. Professional support can help you reframe this natural biological practice in a healthier, more self-compassionate light, freeing you from unnecessary psychological burdens. Releasing this weight can be profoundly liberating for your overall mental health. Risk 8 is the potential for pelvic congestion, though this is relatively uncommon. While infrequent ejaculation is a known risk factor for prostate issues, excessively frequent ejaculation, such as multiple times daily over a prolonged period, can sometimes lead to sensations of heaviness, aching, or persistent discomfort in the testicles and pelvic region. This is thought to result from congestion or engorgement of blood vessels and tissues. The solution centers firmly on moderation and attentive self-awareness. Listen carefully to your body's signals. If you experience pain or notable discomfort, consciously give your body adequate time to rest and recover fully. Risk 9 is a potential, though temporary, impact on semen quality. This is generally only a relevant concern if you and a partner are actively trying to conceive. While daily ejaculation does not harm long-term fertility potential, it can temporarily reduce the sperm concentration present in each individual ejaculate. Research suggests that for optimal sperm concentration when conception is the goal, an abstinence period of approximately 2 to 5 days is typically ideal before attempting to conceive. Risk 10 is the potential for a disconnection from sexual reality, often linked closely with pornography consumption habits. If masturbation becomes heavily reliant on viewing extreme or patently unrealistic pornography, it can subtly distort your expectations of real-world sexuality and make it significantly more difficult to connect authentically with an actual partner. Real-life intimacy may begin to feel disappointingly dull or inadequate by comparison. The key to mitigating this risk lies in maintaining a conscious balance. Use any visual material sparingly as an enhancer rather than a replacement, actively balancing it with the rich resource of your own imagination and cherished memories of real, meaningful sexual experiences. Visual aids should ideally serve to spark and augment your internal imaginative landscape, not supplant it entirely. Therefore, as we've explored, masturbation after 60 isn't simply a matter of being categorically good or bad. It functions much more like a tool. And just like any other tool, its ultimate effect is determined entirely by how consciously, respectfully, and moderately you choose to wield it. The indispensable secret ingredient is always mindfulness. When practiced with consistent awareness, deep respect for your body's signals, and a commitment to moderation, it can indeed become a powerful and marvelous ally in preserving your health, vitality, and overall well-being throughout your mature years. I sincerely hope this open and detailed conversation has provided valuable insights and reassurance. I genuinely appreciate knowing your perspective. What point discussed today did you find most surprising or enlightening? Please share your thoughts and experiences by leaving a comment below. Let's continue this important and often overlooked discussion together as a community. If you found substantive value in this information, please consider giving this a like and subscribing for more straightforward, meticulously researched advice focused specifically on mature men's health. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next vital conversation. Take good care of yourself, stay proactive about your health, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon.